I've been making sculptures since 1978, and here at the studio in Fort Salonga we do all kinds of sculptures. I have students come in and they learn how to weld and work with metal, and then later on they build sculptures, and some people are now in all kinds of shows as well. When I first started in making sculpture, I had to put together a studio in order to, make the work itself. So I had to rebuild parts of the barn and getting this place established, not only as a studio, but as an outdoor show space for my own work. Plasma cutting is like a drawing tool where you're actually cutting the metal. The other cutting system that we have is just using a grinder. And we have a whole bending station. We've got the English wheel, then we have the circle bender. The MIG welder is an instant feed welding tool that actually instantly welds two pieces of metal together.
I like taking something that's metal's usually associated with like industrial, really rigid, and I like manipulating it and making it softer.
For me, metal is almost like working in clay. Clay where you can mold things, and metal where I can also mold and bend and twist and weld.
If you're drawing, you could just draw it real quick, whereas with metal you kind of have to take a step back and just think about where you can go first and manipulate it. Working at the studio here, I definitely get inspiration from what other people are doing. It's great to come to a studio where everybody else is working, that you could see different ways you could work with the metal. It's a good learning experience in that sense. When I'm working with metal, I usually feel kind of free, because when I work with like drawing or painting, I'm always about the detail, where for some reason when I'm working with like metal or in sculpture, it allows me to be freer, so I just kind of go from there.
The whole creative process is a nice way of getting up each day and saying, hey, I've got something exciting to do today. It's not the same old boring job. There's always something new coming across the creative table. That I love, and it's enjoyable, it's hard work, but at the same time it gives you so much back. It keeps you young. That's one of the things, it keeps you young.